Status. What is it? As social animals, we have potential to develop rational behaviors so that we don't kill each other for mates, food, and resources. This is why tribalism exists. Because of this, we organize ourselves into groups, and there is usually a competence hierarchy. Humans live in a social world in which relative rank matters for nearly everything. Your access to resources, your ability to attract mates, and even how long you live. What is competence? Competence explains the stages we go through to learn a skill. So there are many different things we can be good at, and competent is how we would describe how well you can execute that skill. This model, developed by Noel Birch in the 1970s, attempts to explain the different stages through which the skill learning takes place. At the beginning, unconscious incompetence. Perhaps the individual's not really aware of the errors they are making in the skill and how incompetent they are. Then there is an awareness, a conscious incompetence stage, where they become aware of the areas they need to improve in. They become consciously competent, getting better in those areas that they become aware of, and then eventually an unconscious competence where the skill is second nature, or the individual reaches a level of autonomy within the learning process, which could look like this if you were to describe that word, or an independent learner, someone who is now independent and has learned the skill. A competence hierarchy is how competent an individual is in a given context. In other animals, they will fight until the order is established, and it will stay this way until another animal challenges the other. For position, gorillas establish dominance hierarchies even through eye contact. So at a basic level, status is about position in a group or interaction in relation to others, with the most dominant at the top in the power position. Is status a reflection of competence? Yes. However, other factors contribute. People display status, animals display status. They jostle for position within their hierarchies. For example, displays of status happen quite a lot in conversations where someone tries to get one up on another person, or in other words, to be more dominant, to be superior. These can be called status games, a famous term used by Eric Barney in a book called The Games People Play, if you would like to read that or look it up in a book summary form. It can also be seen in body language. So here we are displaying status. This task helps you understand competence. Choose a skill you have learned or want to learn. What would each stage of the hierarchy of competence look like?